Shannen Doherty reveals her breast cancer is back. A Bachelor contestant finds herself in the middle of a controversy, and late-night hosts weigh in on J.Lo and Shakira's Super Bowl halftime show. I'm Tiffany Taylor, and right now I've got the top stories you need to know today from The Hollywood Reporter News. First, in some sad news, actress Shannen Doherty has revealed that her breast cancer has returned at stage 4 in a new interview with ABC News.
It's going to come out in a matter of days or a week that I have stage 4. So my cancer came back.
Though she's been living with the latest turn in her health battle privately for a year, Doherty ultimately spoke out to control the narrative of her experience with a terminal illness, as it would have otherwise likely come out in her current legal battle.
It's a bitter pill to swallow in a lot of ways.
It's not fair. Why me?
I have definitely days where I say, why me? And then I go, well, why not me? Who else? You know? Who else besides me deserves this? None of us do.
When Doherty was first diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015, she was very transparent about her struggles. However, this time around, she silently dealt with her cancer while filming Fox's BH 90210 reboot, shortly after her friend and former co-star Luke Perry died at age 52 after suffering a major stroke.
It was so weird for me to be diagnosed and then somebody who was, seemingly healthy to go first.
The actress went on to say that she only told a small circle of friends about her diagnosis during filming, with one of them being her co-star Brian Austin Green, whom she said she was able to lean on. Over on The Bachelor, the petty Pilot Pete drama seems to be getting more and more dramatic with each episode. But in an interesting turn of events, Monday night's group date competition didn't pan out exactly as planned. THR's Neha Joy in New York has all the details.
During the episode, the ladies headed to Costa Rica and competed in a fashion photo shoot where the winner was offered the chance to appear on a future cover of Cosmopolitan magazine along with Bachelor Peter Weber. As viewers saw, the lucky lady crowned the winner was Victoria Fuller. However, on Tuesday, Cosmo's editor-in-chief Jessica Pelz, who appeared on the episode, announced that the magazine would not be running the digital cover as planned. In an editor's letter titled "Why We're Not Publishing the Cosmo Bachelor Cover," Pelz offered why they decided to pull the digital cover, explaining, "It wasn't until a few weeks ago that I found out that the woman I'd chosen had, in her past, modeled in an ad campaign wearing White Lives Matter attire. It was reported that the campaign was for a Marlin Lives Matter organization that used White Lives Matter and Blue Lives Matter messaging." However, Pelz added, "In my view, the nature of the organization is neither here nor there. Both phrases and the belief systems they represent are rooted in racism and therefore problematic."
THR has reached out to ABC for comment. And finally, even though the Kansas City Chiefs were the ones who won the Super Bowl, people seem to be much more focused on Jennifer Lopez and Shakira's energetic halftime show, which featured J.Lo showing off the same moves she did in the film Hustlers and performing on a pole. Late-night hosts used their Monday shows to weigh in. On CBS's The Late Show, Stephen Colbert said of the halftime show, first Shakira, whose hips again did not lie while under oath, then J.Lo, who showed off an impressive pole dance.
Yes, it's a tradition dating back to Super Bowl I when Bob Hope did the exact same choreography. It looks good.
Over on Comedy Central's The Daily Show, Trevor Noah said some people were really pissed that J.Lo pulled out a stripper pole to do some moves. For all those parents, just tell your kids J.Lo is a fireman. Noah then acknowledged that Lopez spent months learning how to be a professional dancer for Hustlers, in which she played a stripper. He said, "If I spent that much time learning how to pole dance, I would be pole dancing every chance I get." Meanwhile, Jimmy Fallon related the halftime show to the Iowa caucuses during a News Smash segment on NBC's The Tonight Show.
The winner will gain momentum while the losers slide down the polls. You know who else slid down a pole? J.Lo in the Super Bowl halftime show.
And on ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live, the late-night host briefly discussed the halftime show, explaining that most everyone seemed to like it, including former Florida Governor Jeb Bush.
Best Super Bowl halftime show ever. Period. No exclamation point. Low energy. Low energy. But that's just Jebby from the block.
For more on all these stories and the latest Hollywood news, be sure to subscribe to our THR News YouTube channel. Until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.